What's going on, man? How you feeling?
Hey man, all is well, man. How about yourself?
I see you got the little one in the background. The
Yeah,
girl.
yeah. His mom in there trying to clean up right now. So,
Okay,
so,
hey man.
so I hold on to him while she clean up. We'll see how good he act for me, man.
I always want to get those brownie points, especially with the old lady. So I totally.
Yeah, straight up, straight up. But what's good though, man? How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. I actually did a little workout today. I got up early this morning, man, and ran 2 miles or whatnot. So I trying to get back down. So I did some J Rockstar fit today.
Hey, look, listen. All you gotta do is go to that YouTube, man. Get some of that good content, man. And what's up, Jess? And get on and follow along. That stuff will come right off. I promise you.
Definitely, definitely, man. I'm just trying to get like cool 10, not too much, but just down to cool 10.
How
Out
much
here,
you
got.
end up? How much you end up putting on though?
I was at 219 because I'm 6'2". I was at
Yeah,
219, so I just got up to two, like really like 232.
yeah,
So it won't take me that long. Just pretty much run and just get back to the routine. Like I said, I got comfortable. You know how it is sometimes.
yeah,
Get a little comfortable,
for
just trying to jump back down.
for sure. Where's your show, man? I'm on your show. I know I got a few of my people on, man. You could just introduce you too, and then I can tap in.
Definitely, definitely. I'm waiting on Ebony, but we can go ahead and get
Okay.
started. Um, this is another episode of Eavesdropping Knowledge, where we talk trucking, dispatching, and also other entrepreneur endeavors, which we have on a special guest today, a young man who's pretty much helping people in the health and fitness industry. Jay Rockstar Fit. Did I get that right?
Yeah, yeah, you got it right, man.
Got it right.
Coach J, don't forget the coach. Look,
Oh, oh,
yeah,
okay, my
don't
bad.
forget. Nah, that's just my introduction on YouTube, man. Kev, what's going on, Kev?
Tell us, I like that pretty, because we got a lot of entrepreneurs that's pretty much following us.
Yeah.
How did it start? I like to start from the beginning. You don't have to start from coming out the womb or like your little son there, but
Yeah.
pretty much start. How did you get into it? What was the beginning phase of you started to the entrepreneur venture?
Okay, well, I gotta take you back to the beginning. Well, I've been an entrepreneur, man, since the age of 14. Thing
Okay,
was, I was just in the wrong industry, man. It landed me in prison. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I've been to prison 3 times, high
okay,
school dropout, college dropout. I've been, I used to sleep on a mattress inside a stranger's kitchen with my son on the way, trying to figure out who house I'm gonna break into next. You know what I'm saying? This was my mindset back then, and then it was an 84-month sentence that the federal judge named Zlock. He gave me 84 months, and I was devastated. You know what I'm saying? And I think this was about 2013. In 2015, this is when I started the shift, right? But in the back seat of the police car, I was already saying that it was done. It was a wrap for me. But I still was hanging around the same people. I still was listening to the same music. I still was talking the same, stuff. You know what I'm saying? So how could I say I wanted to do something, but I was still my actions wasn't showing what it was that I was thinking in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So about 2016, I started getting around the right individuals. Plus, I went to a federal prison, so all the people there were from around the world. You talking about people with, degrees and people that have not violent crimes, but they're super smart. You understand what I'm saying? So I got some people that took a liking to me, put me under their wing. I learned how to publicly speak. I learned about credit. I just learned about ownership in general. And I think the pivotal moment for me, I was always working out, but I never was like intentional with working out, right? A little bit, my father's side of the family was obese, you know what I'm saying? So what happened was my grandmother, she ended up passing away like shortly. Merv, what's up? Shortly before I transitioned from prison. And when she
okay.
passed away, she died from cancer. Okay, a lot of them on my father's side died from chronic diseases and they got diabetes, you know what I'm saying, and high blood pressure, hypertension. And when she passed away, that just took the icing on the cake as far as me really shifting the trajectory of, you know what, I'm finna go do the right thing. But not only that, I think I'm gonna do this fitness thing because I used to work out with some individuals that was real, like elite. You know what I'm saying? Like this, what they got me on high intensity interval training, And I
Yeah.
started looking, and there I looked like a Ninja Turtle, for real, for real. And dudes was asking me like, "Bro, what you doing?" And I was like, I don't see what they see, because like people, it always takes somebody from the outside to see something and bring it to our attention, and you know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
didn't really know, so I was like, dang. So I was helping a few dudes in prison, and then when my grandmother died, I said, you know what? I'm gonna make it my business that when I get out, I not only help my family get right, but I'm gonna also, you know what I'm saying, help whoever else wants to get right. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I came out, intentionally thinking, you know what, I'm gonna do this fitness thing and start helping people get healthy. But my whole thing was, for me, I like talking to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a people's person. I'm a big networker, and I just looked at as working out as, a form of communication. But if I can make a person feel good overall, that's what it was. Can I make you feel good? And that was that's how I really kicked off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, what I miss.
Tell me this, because trust me, I never went to prison, but I definitely been in jail a couple of times. Got a bad record myself or whatnot. So I kind of understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
When you came out, what was the challenges that you had from keeping away from, like you mentioned, the music and the association, because they say bad things for habits. Did you like keep away from that? And what was your next move to, like, stay on the right path of making that promise to your grandma and everything?
So the biggest challenge, because you kind of went in and out. So I'm gonna just say what I think
I
you
bet.
said. I know you asked me about my biggest challenge. All right, transitioning from prison, I had to go work 2 jobs. Right, number one, the biggest challenge for me was having to fixate my mind on having to go work. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was so used to immediate gratification that me having to go sit somewhere, let alone not 1 job but 2 jobs, was really like overwhelming for me. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, just being inside of a halfway house still kind of mentally had me like institutionalized. Like, I know I couldn't go anywhere, so I was still like behind. Decimal crypts, I like to call them, because they're like, they're a cell, they're a crypt with numbers on the door. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Another challenge was, at first I couldn't get hired. You know what I'm saying? My background, nobody really wanted to deal with me until, I got to the right, I went to the right place, man. And I just explained, like, listen, I just want to do the right thing. I take any spot in here. They put me as a dishwasher, and I probably washed dishes for probably about a year, almost 2 years. And then, I capped out there, and I ended up moving up to being a cook. You know what I'm saying? What was another challenge? Another challenge was really like, developing a relationship with my kids. That was a big one, and I'm still on that journey right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a father of 8. This was my 8th child, but all throughout their life, my oldest is 16, my youngest, before he was born, is 7. Just being in and out of their life, I wasn't able to really create a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? So now, getting out, I'm thinking about all this. Like, how am I going to work 2 jobs and then still being involved in their life? You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm not perfect, but I definitely got a better relationship with all my children. You know what I'm saying? But that was definitely a big challenge, and even that's still even a challenge for me today. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it transparent with you, man, because that's all I like to do.
And whew, you definitely you drop some heavy things here, man, for people that's going through stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
And when I was talking to a young lady pretty much actually this weekend. Am I chopping up? Can you hear
No,
me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I was talking to a young lady actually Saturday, man, and trying to give her help and advice. And she mentioned that she had 7 kids. And I was just telling her, man, it's crazy. I'm gonna send her this after we finish this video. I'm definitely gonna forward it to her, because that's
Yeah.
all she kept saying. And I'm like, it gets to the point, it has to work or it has to work. You know what I'm saying? You can't be making excuses. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going through something.
Yep.
You just mentioned everything you're going through, and you had to change your mindset. And the fact that you still made it and still going, man, that's definitely motivation for me and for anybody on here looking at the video. Question. So
Yeah.
you told us about pretty much that you had to do the dishwashing. You became a cook. When did you start? Were you doing the fitness on the side? Were you meet people, or
Yeah.
what? How was that
So
operating?
So yeah, so with the halfway house, you can only go to work and come back in, but they had what we call home visits, right? So I would go home sometimes, and on the home visits, I would work out. Okay. Then what happened was that the halfway house was reaching capacity, and they was doing an evaluation on who was coming up to be able to go home. So I was able to go home early, you know what I'm saying, from the halfway house, and from there I was going back and forth to the gym. Okay, inside of the gym. But right before I transitioned out of the halfway house, I started taking for my NASM, get my personal training certification, right? Because in there they didn't allow us to go to college, but we could take classes like that. You know what I'm saying? Get certified for that. So I got my certification right before I transitioned from the halfway house. And once I got out the halfway house, boom, I was going back and forth to the gym from my mother's house. And that's kind of how it happened. Now, what happened was I was training I think a lady, I think her name was Antoinette at the time, right? But I was doing a lot of stuff for free because I was just
Yeah.
trying to get some content, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm big on the content and the phone, so I already knew like, okay, cool, I'm gonna do this on social media. So once I built that up, my cousin called me and was like, hey Jovi, because my family called me Jovi because my real name is Jovanice, right? So
Okay.
my cousin was like, hey Jovi, I see what you're doing down there. Listen, I need to lose 20 pounds. I said, okay, cool, cuz. So I helped my cousin. My cousin was in Georgia, and that's when the online thing started. My cousin, I helped my cousin lose 16 in like 3 weeks. So people at her job started asking her like what she was doing, okay? And then boom, she was sending me people, and then go ahead.
Time out. 16 in 3 weeks?
Yeah, yeah, a lot of that stuff be water weight.
Oh, okay.
A lot of that
No,
stuff be water weight.
minimize it though, man. That's
Yeah.
big though. 16 in 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. You'll lose it fast when you're not really used to working out. Like you for real, for real. If you took a 6-7 month gap of working out, bro, and you start working out, the body will take to it quick.
Hey, you got somebody right now talking about they need that. Hey, now tap in.
Tap in, yeah, yeah. But
Go
keep just to
ahead.
but to
My bad.
keep going. Yeah, then my mom. My mom's always been my biggest supporter. I helped my mom lose 12 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really kicked off for me after seeing that. And then, my aunt tapped in with me. And then, I had a few people from my job, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I need to lose some weight because like I was big, you know what I'm saying? I done got small in my opinion now, but it really helps when you look cut up too, because people notice, people see, and then I was just known at the job as the fitness guy, so a lot of them was asking questions, and boom, I was just converting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Tell me how big, because I heard you say the content. Tell me how big the content is in helping a business grow, or in your eyes, or in your viewpoint.
Oh man, listen, I believe that first of all, I believe that everything is going digital. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not online, then a lot of people are not going to know that you even exist. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just was like, you gotta think, yo, I feel like I was playing from behind the 8 ball, right? Today I'm 31. I got out, I'm about to be 32, but I got out when I was 28, right? So in 28, think of my mind, I'm like, damn, I gotta catch up. And I'm noticing the fastest way to catch up is you gotta make some content. People want to see videos, people want to see something. You know what I'm saying? That's not ordinary, or I just want to make sure you're the real deal. You're a real person. I think that's most of it. And I just believe that content is big when it's time to like build trust. Like main key thing, I think when I go to look at somebody's page, I want to see videos because if I'm planning on shopping with them, I want to see number one, testimonials. I want to see number two, that you're a real person, that's relatable. So that was my thing. Like, okay, cool. Let me make some content to show, okay, I'm good at working out. Or when I send somebody to my page, because I believe that Instagram, and I believe back then that Instagram was gonna be used as the modern day now web page, landing page. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So because nowadays everybody's like, "What's your Instagram?" Before they asking what's your phone number, because they want to check you out. You say you a body transformation specialist. What's your Instagram? You know what I'm saying? So it's big to have content. Um, I hope that I know I get long winded. I ramble a little bit. So
Oh, I thought you waiting on me.
yeah,
So,
it's all good.
like, do you like post like every other day you have like a setting that you post like 5 days a week? How do you like that? It's a two-part question. How many times you post? How do you come up with it? And what new ideas do you come up with, or how do you come up with the new ideas to post content?
All right. So literally, you know what I'm saying? My goal is to post at least once a day. Okay. Um, to be honest with you, how I was I take a lot of courses. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if you know Mahdi or Marcus Rosier. You know what I'm saying? I follow a lot of those guys, so and I'm just watching them, and I've taken courses and which put me in the mind frame. Okay, where do I go to find the kind of content that people are looking for, the questions that people are asking? So I go to answerthepublic.com, right? You could just Google answer the public, and then it allows you to type in your niche. You know what
You
I'm
go.
saying? And then I type in health and wellness, and it pops up every question. Okay, and so I took a content the cash flow course maybe like, man, maybe 6 months ago, right? Coming out of 6 months, I had already started creating videos. So it got to a point where I make 5 videos a day. Okay, and then I just load up on the videos, and then boom, I just unload them one day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. Like I still got content right now that I haven't put out yet. That either I'm uploading on YouTube, or I'm uploading on TikTok, or I'm uploading on fan base, or I'm uploading on Instagram. I'm making sure I upload every day. But most of the time, like I'm probably going to some other influencer page that's in the workout industry. Okay, I'm looking at some of the stuff that they posting. Let me recreate. I don't try to reinvent the wheel. Let me just let me copycat a little bit. I could do it my own swag, my own way, and then I go to answer the public, and then boom, I make the content like that.
Man, you dropped the gem for me, man. I'ma steal
Yeah. You heard of answer the public?
No, I never heard of it,
Bro,
man.
when you
You know,
get off, go ahead.
oh, you already know. You know who David Shands is, the Social Proof
Yeah,
Network?
absolutely. I was watching him all day today.
Bro, one thing I took from David, he said, when you have a podcast, ask people, the people that you interviewing, ask them the questions that the audience want to
Yeah.
hear, and also ask them a whole bunch of questions that you need as well.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, literally answer the public. It's gonna allow you to type in your niche. You type it in, it's gonna tell you every question that a person might have, and you can literally base your content off of that. Okay, cool. Let me answer that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I do it. You know, but at first my content was more like I was doing, and I was running myself raggedy trying to make reels with. I'm trying to like dancing and you know what I'm saying, like not out of the ordinary. When I learn, okay, boom, just give them value content that specializes in my field. You know what I'm saying? It might get boring to some, but it's some people that's watching. You feel me? So that's when I started creating content towards specifically what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like why blueberries are good to eat, what high thermogenic foods should you eat, you know, what are good workouts, how to keep a flat stomach, stuff like that. I just started making content on that. Like 3 strategies to lose weight type content. You know what I'm saying? Instead
Yeah.
of if whoever on here, they could go scroll back, and when they catch this video, they could scroll back my old content. They'll see that I was doing like, you know, like I was singing and you know what I'm saying, doing karaoke, and it just, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah. But you were trying to
yeah,
find it. Hey,
yeah. At that point, reels was just popping off. I just know, boy, if you made a reel, boy, they coming to see you because they was
yeah.
pushing them heavy.
Okay. Okay. Nah, I respect that, man. Trust me. I'm doing the same thing. So, okay, so you're making the content. When did it, I guess, where are you, what was the next level pretty much, once you said you was in the halfway house, you got out and you stuff for free. What was the next pretty much, in your business?
On online coaching, I really joined at that time. I just was looking at it. I was saying, okay, if I'm gonna do training, I want to cover every aspect. I want to do meal plans. I want my own merch. I don't want nobody to go nowhere. I want to have supplements. So I was approached to join a network marketing company, and I joined Herbalife so it could cover the supplement aspect. You understand what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I created my merch, which was my tank tops and then women's shirts that, you know, a person can go on the website and see. And then I just started doing the online thing. So I transitioned. Fortunately, you know, what I'm saying? I don't work at the restaurant or the retail store I was at. You know what I'm saying? So most days I just spend creating content and just trying to buy back my time. But that's pretty much where it went. So now I'm working on courses. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually about to drop a 4-week fat loss course. I got a wait list for that in my bio right now, where I'm literally going A to Z, like 30 days worth of videos that you could just follow. And I know people
Oh,
like, man, I can go on YouTube for that, but you ain't gonna go on YouTube for this, where I'm personally walking you through how to eat, what to eat, when to eat, what to say, what supplements to take, and the person don't necessarily got to take the ones that I have access to, but I'm telling you exactly when to take them, how to take them, okay, and then you can follow every video, and I'm personally talking to you in the video, you know what I'm saying, pumping you up, and then on top of that, live meal prep, you know what I'm saying? So I got pre-recorded of one of my very closest friends that's a vegan, and good cooking outside of veganism too. So a person can be like, after they work out, listen, boom, we got a recipe that you can follow. So all that's gonna be in the 30-day fat loss guide. I call it the 4-week extreme fat loss guide. My fault.
wow.
Yeah.
That's big right there, man. Big,
But
big,
also
big.
I also got YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot. I believe in giving away stuff too, man. So I got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, how to count your calories, how to calculate, how much protein you need, all that good stuff on YouTube. So,
Okay.
I got a lot of free content on YouTube too. But that's really where it went now. So now I still do in-person training, but right now I got too many in person. I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to buy my time back. So, I'm transitioning to more so online. You get what I'm saying?
No, that's big right there. Definitely trying to buy your time back. That's the whole reason. We want money, and then we want the freedom to do other things. So I'm definitely big on that. What's your views on like intermittent fasting and stuff like that?
Intermittent fasting works, absolutely. It just doesn't work for some. I would say this, that if it's sustainable for you, then do it,
Yeah.
because it absolutely works. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets your body in a state of ketosis, which helps you burn fat. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but a lot of people can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So if you know personally, like, man, I can't eat till 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And stop eating at 8 p.m. If it's not for you, then don't do it, because there's other ways to lose it, but intermittent fasting does work.
Man, that's big. It's big. So something that I'm definitely I don't want to say I'm I want to say I'm big on health, but I fight back and forth. But I try to be a little healthy the most.
Yeah.
What health and business? Can you tell the people how important that is? Because I
You
don't
you
think a
you
lot of people.
faked out. You went out just a little bit.
Can you
Yeah.
hear me now?
How important?
How important? Because I don't really. A lot of people hear people say health is wealth. Can you
Yeah.
tell people how important health is wealth in business?
Oh man, let me just tell you this, man. From losing family members to ill health, just cancer and diabetes and stuff like that, and just high blood pressure, man. I can tell you this, man. You can have all the money in the world, man, but you know what I'm talking about. If you if you have a heart attack, then what does the money do for you? Half your body paralyzed. What it do for you when all you had to do was eat right? You know what I'm saying? I see this all the time too, and I'm always commenting on it. Why do we have to wait until the doctor said, "Hey, listen, you borderline diabetic"? You know what I'm saying? Or something tragic is about to happen. Hold on 1 second.
Now you good, man. Take your time.
Yeah, so why should we have to wait till the doctor tell us something wrong before we start taking it, in control of the health? Don't wait till the last minute. And the thing is I say, like, you don't have to be in pursuit of wanting 6-pack abs. You can literally just 3 days out of the week, a strong 15 to 25 minutes, and you are good. Just be active. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be active.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta want you ain't gotta want everything. You ain't gotta want the enhancements and all that, 6-pack abs and big butt. You just really want to be healthy, man, because I can tell you this, like, you'll know when your endurance, you really want that endurance. You'll know when that endurance is down. You go to running up them steps and they be like, dang, like your
Man,
shit didn't have to get to that. You know what I'm saying?
boy, you ain't never lied there. Them steps always tell you if you out of shape.
Yeah, 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 I do, man. Yeah, I do, for sure.
I went on your page and I saw one of your posts saying that you write down goals every day.
Yeah.
Could you share pretty much how important that is for people, of how important it is to pretty much write your goals out every day?
Yeah, so I'm like I say, man, I'm big on environments. I'm big on getting around the right, associating with the right people. I'm big on the right information, and I'm big on making sure that I go through the right experiences, right? And just what's been showed to me by some successful people and some of the greatest, right? Yo, the big thing is that you write goals down. What's up, Eb? Successful people write goals down, okay? And for me, I say, you know what? I gotta write the goals down. Plus, I've been accomplishing my goals since they wrote down, since I've been writing them down. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's super important, and I'll never get tired of it. I write the same goals down there every morning, over and over and over again. You understand what I'm saying? I wake up, I write them down. Go to sleep. I used to do it right before I go to sleep. I kind of fell off from that. Like not kind of. I fell off from that. But every morning I wake up, boom, I make sure I meditate. I make sure I write them goals down because I know how important it is. I know how important I need to see it. And all goals stands for me is go out and live. And that's ultimately what I want to do is get out and I want to live my dreams. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that goals is important to me. Like I got to. The rich and wealthy, they set goals, man. They become the goal. So let me become my goal. You know what I'm saying? That's why I write them down.
Okay, that's dope right there. What's up, Ebony? Where you
Yeah.
been?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
I had to
Still
get
trying
my little
to
frock done.
Looking good, looking good.
Thank
see you.
you.
Got
Yeah.
a date going on over there. What's going on?
Huh?
Oh, okay. I threw her off.
Uh-huh.
She got you exactly.
Yeah, yeah. I had Ebony. I used to drag Ebony through the mud. Tell him.
y'all,
Yes, sir.
y'all in the
Well,
same state?
Huh?
Y'all in the same state?
oh no.
No, I
Nah.
actually met him at the first CEO conference.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Okay.
about, getting in the rooms,
Yeah.
making connections,
Yeah. Yeah, we did it virtual.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Definitely,
did it
definitely.
virtual. Hey, had it early in the morning too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Commitment, man. So yeah, I think again, man, goals every day I gotta chase 'em. You know what I'm saying? Every day I gotta chase them. They're real big. It's just like for me, I use the GPS a lot. You know what I'm saying? I believe that and I've been in Tampa for about 4 years and I still use the GPS, right? So the
Yeah.
goals for me is the GPS. You understand what I'm saying? If I don't write them down, I don't see them and they're not around me, then I get lost. I lose track. You understand what I'm saying? So with me identifying the goal and seeing it every day, that is my GPS. I wake up, I look, okay, boom, I know what I gotta do. I gotta retire my mom. I gotta do something to retire my mom. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, goals is man, I can't even stress it enough.
No, that's good right there. So where you are right now, as far as in your business, where do you see yourself in the next couple of years, next five
Next
years, pretty much?
5 years now, specifically personally or just this business specifically?
Business, you give us. I was
Yeah,
asking business, but you can give me personal,
yeah,
man.
yeah. So yeah, with business, man, I plan to have at least 26 locations, okay, where one could do it from virtual, okay? It's virtually happening from the location. And two, it just being based on memberships. Again, I'm just trying to eliminate myself, okay? There's a guy here in my city that actually has a gym where it's just fully automated. A person, boom, comes in with their key card, boom, and works out on them, boom, and they charge a membership. You know what I'm saying? So I plan to have 26 locations from now to the next 5 years, right? A 28 bedroom house, 13 bathrooms, 28,295 square foot home.
Come on, speak that
When you
into
walk in, you
existence.
smell cinnamon.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? It's got a home. It's got a home theater in that joint.
Come on,
And then
baby.
actually two given again. I'm gonna have my mom retire. I had that done by 2026. You know what I'm saying? Putting $1 million down on her home. Okay. Also this year, I also do something else. You know what I'm saying? I run a luxury car rental service with my mom. So between now and the next year, 250K in revenue. 100 cars, um, two partnerships. It's two partnerships that I'm really, really looking forward to this year alone. 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Me personally, me just being able to do what I want to do when I want to do it. Of course, better relationships with my children. Us traveling across the world. The first place will be Aruba, and then Cabos, and then Dubai. Then Jamaica. So that's really where I see it. You know what I'm saying? What else? And just getting closer to God too. That's a big one for me too, man. Getting closer to God.
Definitely, definitely. I should have touched on this earlier, man, but before I ask that question, because eating food and it affecting your mental
Yeah.
health, do you have advice on that? So, I mean, because you're in the health and fitness industry, and pretty much, do you see a correlation pretty much, or sometimes what you eat can affect you pretty much in your mental, or in the morning, if somebody's eating the wrong thing and getting their day started, could it affect them? I've
I
heard
believe,
some people say stuff like that. I don't know how true it is, but since you're in that space, could you talk on
do
that?
food now you asking, does food affect the mind?
Like pretty much, if I get up early in the morning and instead of me just getting, eating some fruit, some OJ, I go to McDonald's and get the hash brown and stuff like that and the McGriddle and stuff. How does that pretty much affect my day? Because we're entrepreneurs, and I notice myself is like I pretty much fast in the
Yeah.
morning and I drink coffee. I know there's a big difference versus when I used to pretty much, like I said, go to McDonald's, give me 2 sausage egg McBiscuits and 2 hash browns
But
and a large orange juice. That's what I used to get. It was a big, bro. I'm just letting you know, it
yeah,
was a
yeah,
big.
yeah,
I don't want to work no more. Them
yeah, yeah,
carbohydrates.
yeah,
So it affected my progress,
yeah,
and I really think it affected my mental. So that's what I'm asking. What is
yeah.
what is your
Now,
your take?
I will say this, that I think we can agree that everything vibrates. Everything is moved at a constant motion, right? Everything is in constant motion. Everything has different vibrations, right? So I'm gonna tell you that absolutely your food, what you eat, affects how you think,
Yeah,
affects what vibe you have. Why is that? Why? And I'm gonna recommend when you get up, you eat something natural, you eat something organic. You understand what I'm saying? Do I do it every morning? No, but what I'm saying is I am conscious of this. A fruit, it comes from the land. You get what I'm saying? But also keep in mind that they spray them things with pesticides. Chemicals always affect what, you know what I'm saying, how we move, our feelings and everything. When you eat stuff like McDonald's, how you think they making them fries? What you think they using to make them burgers? The way they making them burgers, you understand what I'm saying? So they got chemicals in it, and of course, us consuming this stuff, it causes a chemical imbalance, okay, which will ultimately affect the way that we think. Okay. Now me personally, just speaking on mindset, I believe that the mind, you have to be able to you got to filter what's coming in on a consistent basis by what you're seeing, by what you're hearing. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure it's in direct correlation of what you want. Like, okay, so for instance, I got a client, okay? I just trained her today, and she lost about, I've been with her 6 months now. She lost about 30 pounds so far, right? It's rough. She older, going through menopause, so hormones is kind of, we seen, I go by body transformation pictures, bro. She looking crazy right now, right? But the thing is I always hear her sometimes saying I'm fat. You get what I'm saying? Looking in the mirror, I'm saying I'm this. The things that you tell yourself you are. Yeah, and I know it sounds cliche, we know this, but it really does play a role on how you see yourself in the mirror. It plays a big role on if you're gonna keep that weight on or if that weight's gonna come off. You feel me? So when I hear her say that, I'm always saying, listen, man, say I'm fine and ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine, I'm ready. Get you a picture of what you want to look like. Okay, whoever catching this and catching the recording, get you a picture of whoever you want to look like, the body shape. Put that thing in the bathroom, put that thing on the refrigerator, put that thing on the steering wheel, okay, and say every day, I'm fine and I'm ready. And now you tricking your mind and think, okay, cool, I'm ready. And now when you're working out, when it get hard, you thinking about, boom, I'm fine, I'm ready. I guarantee you that it's only a matter of time before you get to the size that you want, the figure that you want. It's all absolutely in the mind. Like, if you know what I'm saying, like that's the biggest thing. So yeah, again, going back to what you say, waking up in the morning, you want to get you at least some oatmeal or some fruits, anything that as close to the land as possible, some greens, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but again, I ain't perfect, so I ain't gonna sit here and say that I do it all the time. But
Sidebar, but
I
you really can't. Can you really get a picture of somebody that you want to look like? Because half of them got BBLs and stuff like that.
yeah,
Half of them going to get their body fixed. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah, you gotta
saying?
find, yeah, you definitely right. Now you just got to find the right one. And yeah, yeah, and you don't know these days, boy, social media, boy, you don't know these
No,
days
you
what's
sure
fake.
don't.
Good picture from that.
I'm talking a nigga say they be lying just to sell something, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, 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 for sure.
I've been in the gym whole year. Baby girl, I'm still
Yeah,
struggling out here.
yeah.
And you lost all that weight when?
How you did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. But also, yeah, our body types be different too. You know what I'm saying? So, it deal with a lot of genetics. Genetics play a big role, y'all. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can contest to that
yeah,
because on my dad's side, his sisters are thick women.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I know where my ass, my breasts, hips come
yeah,
from. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
all of them are really thick. Really,
Fact.
seriously.
Yeah, that
I
genetics
just
play a
got
big role.
the bad end of the stick.
You ain't
My
getting no
brothers
bad
and
end
them
of no
are
stick. Hey,
slim and
listen, you ain't getting
trim
no
and
bad
shit.
end of no stick. That's what I'm talking about right there. See, you ain't getting no bad end of no stick, man. I'm fine and I'm ready. Say it. I'm fine and I'm ready.
Tell her, bro.
Yeah. You ain't said it
Which
yet.
she ain't said. I know, right?
Come
I'm
on
fine
now.
and I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually, you know what? I have actually started
Yeah.
fasting.
Yeah.
I'm doing this 7-day fast.
Yeah.
I definitely been spending a lot of time with God
Yeah.
and just, you know.
Yeah.
So this year I'm doing, instead of, how people say, I'm gonna do a what's them things collide, those
Dream board.
vision boards.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This year I am creating a prayer board and an affirmation manifestation board,
Yeah.
right? And then right now I have, with me fasting, God has been showing me so much stuff that I started doing the Steve Harvey challenge, where he tell you write down 300 things that you desire from God,
Right.
right? And he said most people don't get past 75, right? And you read them to yourself every day.
Yeah.
So I definitely have, I'm telling you, your mindset has to change. And we all fall short at some end of the, but when you have people like you, both of you in my ear, like, to pick me up, because
Yeah.
even though I don't put it out there, but I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being strong. I'm
Yeah.
serious,
Yeah.
but I know I can't give up. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? But I do want to cry and bitch sometimes, so that's what I got y'all for.
Yeah. Man,
Nah.
I'm here every step of the way. And again, I ain't even got it all together. Let me tell you something that I believe for me, okay, during this time of the year, this is the most time I'm in my head. You get what I'm saying? So it's totally understandable. But again, that's why we have accountability partners, man. So don't hesitate. Boom, pick up the phone, call me. Boom, I pick up the phone, call you, vent real quick, because all I be needing is a person to listen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely don't feel alone, because again, this time of the year for me, I be most of my head, because I be like, damn, what all did I get done? And then boom, somebody like my mama got to bring me back to life and be like, yo, you did A, B, C, D, E, F. Somebody like my sister, hey, okay, you know what? They're right, and that's go back to me saying that sometimes it takes for somebody on the outside to see. They
Yep.
call it our blind spot. You know what I'm saying? Somebody to see and say, you did this.
And that's what I kind of used CJ40's last week. I just wasn't feeling it. I was just,
Yeah.
and most of the time I be like, I be in my head. I know,
Yeah.
this true Virgo. If people think I'm critical of them, baby, I rips myself upside to the right side, left side, up and
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Like I beat myself up because I feel like I haven't accomplished much.
Yeah.
I'm like, and you do,
You was,
and especially around this time, I I definitely get in my feelings because I can't pick up the phone and call my mother.
Yeah. Mm.
that's big,
That's
yeah.
rough.
Because that push, that one push, that voice there can change my whole mood, attitude, all that. But now I'm learning to lean on God more. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And like I told CJ and them this morning, just asking God to really show me what discernment is.
Yeah.
Today, he talked about obedience. So,
Yeah.
I'm just, he just showing me different stuff with me fasting. That it's a whole bunch of people about to be left behind in 2022. I'm already a loner. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just saying, I'm already a loner. I say to myself, I ain't no street runner, but yeah.
Nah, we feel you, Ebony. But no, you doing good, man. I can go over like 5 things right now what you done did this year, let alone for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Being my accountability partner. So nah,
Yeah.
don't ever feel that way. But honestly, I think I think the fact that you are hard on yourself, it can be bad sometimes, but I think that's a good thing as well. Because a lot of people out here think they shit don't stink. Excuse my French, but they really do. So if you really looking at yourself and really pretty much you reevaluating yourself and always trying to check yourself and make sure that you better, I think that's a good thing in a sense. Like I said, it can be a bad thing if you beat yourself up too much, but a lot of people in this world think that they like up here when they really not. So you doing that, that's good. But trust me, you good, girl.
Yeah.
You,
For sure.
like I said, give you so many lists right now of all the things that you helped me do. Just that alone, you know what I'm saying, to help a whole bunch of other people and stuff. Heck, even remember the fact that we were down one driver in March, and now we up 5 to 6. Come on now.
Not only that,
And
getting on camera. Hold on now. Getting on
uh,
camera. Hold on now. Cause let me tell you
yeah,
something, bro. It used to be some days. She used to be like, bro, I ain't feeling it, dog. I ain't getting on, bro.
and
I
when
ain't getting on no camera.
no boss, not all 3 of us ain't no boss out here. So so let me get back to because you about to make me cry out here, man. I'm trying to be a thug. Gotta be a thug out here, yep. Nah,
Yeah.
y'all be trying to make a sad segment and
Nah,
stuff,
I
man.
just, and that's why, I did want to kind of end the year off because, we definitely have to do, like we say, health is wealth, and then still, the end the year off, like, no matter where you start, just look at how you finish. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're going to fall off, here and
Yeah.
there, but dust your knees off and get back up.
Yeah.
So I definitely wanted to end the year with our podcast with having, a couple of people out here talking about health and mental health because it
Definitely.
is real. It does not discriminate.
No, I don't.
Question, Ebony, do you for my man Jay, do you have any questions for him? 'Cause I done took my whole list and even some of the pointers that some gems he dropped me that I'm about to steal.
Yeah.
As soon as I get off this live.
No, I really don't. He's very, when I first met him, I was like, no, I don't know if I want to trust you
How you really,
to,
It was a
bro?
tattoo. What it was? A tattoo.
and all that, whatever the case may be. But
Let me ask you. When I was looking at his page and then he got on here telling me stuff, I'm like, yo, I didn't think none of that, man, was coming out on this. But that's good because you can't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Man, I'm thinking you got they was in the suburbs with the picket fence and shit.
Yeah. Hey, look, hey, low key, my life growing up, I wanted to be a nerd though, man. It was just the environment that I was in. It wouldn't allow me to do that. You know what I'm saying? And the people I associated myself with. So, you know, it just happened that way.
Nah, man. I trust me, I ain't judging. Ebony know my background. We can talk about it off the air, but it ain't that far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trust me, it ain't that far. But no, I know you're a busy man and everything. Ebony, you said
I do want to know one thing though. What was the reluctance? What was the resistance? Was it because I was black, or was it because I had tattoos, or was it because
talking about me?
Yeah.
When we first
But it wasn't. First and foremost, I'm like, how is this man gonna train me, right?
Yeah.
And here it is. I had a trainer in Houston, but then he was like, I'm going back to Lakeland, back to Florida, and he ran his ass right back here.
Yeah.
But because Lakeland didn't give him what he thought he was gonna get.
Yeah.
So
I did some work.
So then, you know, I talk about relationships all the time. So just getting on the phone with Jay, he has been through the valleys with me as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even explain. Like, it's half of this stuff that I tell you too, I don't even tell my family. I don't talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I don't trust women.
Yeah.
I cling to dudes more because I don't got time for that cattiness. You know?
None of y'all me. You heard what I said?
What you say?
That none of y'all trust each other if you ask me.
I've been like that since I was in elementary. I'm never around a bunch of bitches, all that. Because if I can really put out on social media like my childhood pictures, I grew up with all boys. I'm basically like the only girl in all these pictures. So I was like a prissy time girl. Boxing gym. Two of my brothers used to box. Yeah. So that's how I know how to. I know how to box.
Hey, you had to beatbox a couple. I see.
Hey, Jay, no, hey. Hey, it gets rough out here, you know. That's what I mean by, right now, sometimes, check on your strong friends. Like, cause sometimes, like, I'm always making sure everybody else good, but I'm not making sure that I'm good. And who can I call just listen to me, right? Without being judged. And that's why I say therapy is good. You gotta sort through them things.
Right.
I feel that's big, man. If you you got to at least have somebody that you can vent to. I need to vent to somebody at least once or twice a month. I just need a good 15 minutes to just fuss. And then I'm good. At least once or twice. Sometimes it might need to be like once every week in this business that I've been dealing with these drivers. But we definitely, you got to have somebody, man.
Yeah.
They're like homeboy, your mama, a therapist, like Ebony said, a business partner. There's somebody that you can just, and they understand, or they just gonna be quiet and listen to you, man. You got to have that person, man, because you would definitely go crazy, man. Yeah. If you don't. That's why I see a lot of people out here commit suicide, and it's crazy, and it's going up.
It's happening.
It's going up. You gotta have somebody to vent to.
It's happening.
Question: somebody got something in the comment. Is there any other meal replacement that is more cost effective compared to Herbalife? Because Herbalife, y'all be charging arm and leg, bro.
They all do.
Yeah.
Down about that.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you too. I'm gonna say this, right? That number one, is it really expensive when it comes to your health? That's one I just want you to sit with real quick. If we know that it does work, if there's known testimonials, we know it works. Is your health, is any amount of money worth your health? Like, absolutely. I don't care what it is, right? But I will say this, that number one, you don't need supplements, okay, in order to reach your results. The only time you need supplements is when you are deficient of a nutrient. Okay, most of us are working too much. Most of us don't have the time to get the food in that we would like to get in, so therefore we're malnutrition. Okay, so now that's where supplements come in. Okay, so I'm not gonna push a supplement on you, but is there any other supplement? Absolutely, there are other supplements that you can take, and to be honest with you, all these supplements are the same. Okay, all of them are the same. You except for the ones that say they're organic. You know what I'm saying? So if you do organic supplements, go and get you an organic supplement. I don't know specifically which one to get, but they all gonna do the same thing. To be honest with you, I personally there's another route, Spray Technology. I also got that link in my bio where it'll help you with weight management, help you with better sleep, and get more energy. But these are all natural.
But
I saw that
that Spray Technology, I noticed because I get it. I used to get mine from. I gotta think of this company name, but they do work. They actually do work.
What is that? I saw you spraying something. Your head was shaking on one of your videos.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah. So that spray is called the Empowered Spray, and it's a supplement as well, but it's just B12. Okay, it's not anything added in it or none of that. 8 sprays underneath the tongue. Highest absorption rate, which is 93%. See, a lot of us are used to gels, capsules, pills that only got a 15% absorption rate. Patches got a 50% absorption rate. The highest absorption was injections, right? Because we are familiar with B12 injection shots, but that's an 80% absorption. But who really realistically likes to get poked with a needle all the time? So they came out with a spray technology, and it's a 93 because it's sublingual, right? And again, that particular spray was the B12, which gave you energy. But there's also another spray called the Crave spray, right? Which helps with weight management. Now, you ain't gonna spray it and just lose weight. It's gonna actually put you in a calorie deficit, right? Before I get anybody that watches and say, man, there ain't no such thing as a spray that's gonna make you. Absolutely not. But it's gonna put you in a calorie deficit where it's gonna help you curb your sweet tooth, and it's got BHB in it, right? And what is BHB? All BHB is a ketone, all right, that the body creates when it's in a fasted state or when it's low on carbohydrates. And now with BHB activated, it's going to, now when you working out, or we burn calories at rest and just doing normal activity, we normally pull from glucose, all right, which is carbohydrates, glucose. Okay, so now with BHB activated, instead of pulling from glucose as a primary source of energy, it's now pulling from fat storage. All right, and all this spray is going to do is activate the BHB, and it's going to curb your hunger. Okay, which puts you in a calorie deficit to help you lose weight. Okay, and then we have the Dreaming Spray. It's melatonin, valerian root, and GABA. Okay, which 62% people struggle with sleep deprivation and insomnia. But I like, again, that's another alternative to if a person don't want to drink shakes, if a person looking for a cheaper and affordable route but a higher effective efficiency rate and absorption rate, Spray Technology. And it doesn't have to be from the link in my bio. You can literally go on Amazon and catch you a Spray Technology, I'm sure. Okay, but I know these do work, and that's another route of supplements if a person don't want to take no shakes. You don't got to take Herbalife shakes, but you do know it works. But, if taken right, all of them work.
Wow, I didn't even know about the spray technology, man. That's big right there. That's you just taught me. Technology. You had that before, Ebony? You did that before the spray technology?
Yes, I actually have one. Let me see what this one is. Hold on.
So pretty much, this.
Talk to me.
I'm spray technology.
You ain't slow.
I mean, just the basics of it is.
It is this peak is what gives you energy. It's from Daily Spray.
My Daily Life.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
daily
yeah,
life.
yeah. I'm familiar with
Right.
them.
So it definitely, especially, if I'm consistent with eating, making better healthy choices as far as eating and um working out at least 3 or 4 times a week, you definitely see a change in your body. And I think what we get caught up on, I know for me, the scale is not my
Mm-mm.
friend, right? Because my body, I noticed for me that I would drop inches before I drop pounds.
Yeah.
So it's like, so I get what he's saying when he said, tell his client, stop saying you look fat, just say you fine and ready.
Yeah.
Because that scale can really just say,
Yes.
fuck it,
Yeah.
give up,
Yeah.
fuck this, I'm finna go back to eating. Shit, it ain't,
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
So that spray technology, do they have some that I guess it is, how many calories does it have? They have some of them that's like 0 calories. If like I'm feeling hungry, I can just
Yeah,
spray something in my mouth.
yeah. Ours are 0 calories. The daily life, they have a little bit more variety. All right.
Uh-huh.
They got a variety of sprays, but we only launched in 3 different categories, which was energy, weight management, and sleep. But what she has, that company, I've been on their website. They got about 20 different sprays in 20 different categories. So I don't know exactly what you're looking for, but yeah, we only got 3. She got about 20.
Like
yeah,
some,
because it has several different sprays that you
Yeah.
can buy.
Yeah.
That definitely can assist you. And I know I've heard that, even doing an intermittent fasting
Mm-hmm.
is pretty good
Yeah.
for you to try to reach your goals. And just like right now with me fasting for this 7 days, um
big right there.
That's it.
That's big. I ain't mean, yeah, it's big.
but you know what? I actually, when I made this decision after coming out of a funky week like last
Yeah.
week, I haven't been having headaches, hunger, because I'm so focused on changing my mindset, and I definitely want to determine when God's sending me a discernment so I
Yeah.
can recognize more efficiently and better just on relationships with different people, whether it's on a personal or business side, right? Because in business, I take business personal.
Yeah.
I know I'm not supposed
Yeah.
to, but
Why
I'm that
not? That's
person that
baby.
always trying to help somebody, and then I end up getting the straight end of the stick, So I'm trying to learn to, okay, take a step back, but I'm wrestling with that.
Yeah. Hey, you human.
Hey man, we all human.
Yeah.
So you say you taking business personal, Evan? Well, we already know about that one. We talked about it.
What you should. I don't see nothing wrong with that because my business, my baby. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel it. I don't know, man. Certain things I be like, it is what it is in business. I'm still working on myself, but I know that I kind of, when something
Yeah.
happens,
Yeah.
I get mad about it. I allow myself to get mad about it for like 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and I may call somebody and vent about it. But after that, it's done. I cannot go the next day with it, and
Yeah.
I'm getting better at doing that. And if I find myself talking about it or pretty much still bidding on it, I got to punish myself somehow. But I try to pretty much listen to something motivational, go work out, go run. Normally when I have a bad day, I'll go run, or I tell my big mama, hey, let me get the kids, because that's my peace.
Yeah.
And I get them over here and I forget the whole day. But I can't let it go to the next day. If it does, it needs to be dwindling down, to definitely not going like past 2 days or
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm still working on it myself, but I do see myself getting just a little bit better because business will, man. They're
Yeah.
dealing with these people. You be goddamn, you want to choke him.
And I
Yeah,
think,
Me and Ed busting about.
for me, I'm still trying to find out who I am outside of
yeah,
just being a consistent, constantly mother for now my 2 kids are grown, you
yeah.
know. They don't need me as much. So yeah, it's really it's just really trying to find out who is Ebony outside of her kids.
Right.
Nah, we get you, Evan. All day, every day. James ain't even gonna join us no more. I guess James ain't a part of the dang podcast.
What we talking about? Oh, James,
Our
the co-host.
business partner.
Yeah.
We ain't seen him. We ain't seen him in like 3 weeks,
Hey,
man. Good
man,
grief.
life, man. Hey, sometimes, man, life be hitting us, but all of us have a different tolerance level. So he might have got that blow, or he might have just, right now he just need to get his thoughts together,
No.
or something good that's going on right now. He just don't know how to enjoy it and explain it to y'all.
No, we joking with him.
Yeah.
We just gotta throw it out there for him so when he see it, he know we talking about you.
Yeah.
I'm pointing at you now when you watching this video.
But I keyed in on consistency for us, and we finished strong. No matter, especially I done been through some little stuff. These last couple of months. So, and it didn't deter me away from still jumping on live, and being consistent with our podcast. So I do want to, applaud us for that. Whether we have 1, 2 people on here, we still might be able to help somebody.
Yeah. Let me give y'all some background before we close it out of what me and Ebony went through. I'll give you Ebony. Can I share with it? You mind me sharing?
Yeah, I'm an open book.
Ebony had one of her close family members die. I think it was your little cousin, right?
When? Is you talking about my nephew that committed suicide in July? Well, the end of July, but we didn't find him till almost August.
Nephew passed away. Mm-hmm. Still got him alive that same day. I want to say a couple of weeks later, somebody shot at her. Showed me 2 bullet holes in her, pretty much in her house. Her boyfriend shot at her. That's not funny, but I'm trying to make light of the situation. Yeah. Still got on. The same day, somebody else passed away in her family. And she was on the way to their funeral in the airport, still got on the same day. So I just hear when I hear other people just make excuses about it, like my man right here, he was making money. I know how it is pretty much coming from the streets and you making so much money and then you have to like downsize your pretty much your lifestyle, and he was pretty much washing and then a cook. His homeboys are probably, I can only imagine your homeboys probably joining you, still pretty much pushing through and made it. I don't know, but I can only imagine.
I ended up, a lot of my close friends, man, life sentences in prison and dead. Oh. But I ended up transitioning from my city, new environment. You get what I'm saying? So none of mine even knew I had. Yeah.
Man, I was trying to make a point. No. But no, even if he didn't have nobody, your mind pretty much playing tricks on you and telling you that you're supposed to be doing better. Something about myself that I never told. Why my close friends knew. I'm actually on house arrest right now.
Yeah.
Facing pretty much 3 years in jail for something I did in 2018 that pretty much I'm just got sentenced for it. The day that I pretty much thought I was going to jail, I pretty much got granted, thank to God. I don't want to bring God in this, but pretty much thank I got the house arrest or whatnot for a year instead of doing 2-3 years in jail. I still got on pretty much live that day. All that to say is, man, whatever you're going through, somebody's going through way worse. If somebody's dying, if you got cancer, your child sick, you facing time, you got fired, your car got repoed, somebody, you still got to show up, man.
Yeah.
You still got to show up, and you got to make it work. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Still going through certain stuff. I'm still going through certain stuff. My man, I'm pretty sure he's still going through certain stuff,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just say, man, y'all got to push through. You got to push through. Please don't judge this podcast. We just pretty much trying to be open and transparent for you guys to pretty much see our lifestyle and how we're still pushing through and persevering in these trials and tribulations. Evan, you give me the ugly eye over there. You mad at me over there? Okay.
No, I just got these braids on. This shit tight.
Some people, that's why I always do the female come over with some braids, I thump them in the head. But no, we're gonna end it on that. My man Jay, Rockstar Fitness, please let everybody know where they can find you at and also your 4 week
Yeah, 4 week extreme fat loss course. Then you can hit that in the link in my bio. The spray technology is also in my bio. Free content on YouTube, what foods to eat, workouts. If you want to, get to know me and my energy, you can catch me on YouTube. What else? I post daily videos, content on what to eat, how to eat, you know what I'm saying? Different strategies. What else? I just want to say that I appreciate y'all for even having me on tonight and everybody else that catches the video and taps in. Yeah, man, I just want to say, man, whoever on right now, listen, keep going, no matter what it is you're going through, keep going. And don't forget the daily rituals, right? Just real quick, and not to get real religious or nothing like that, but Christians, you think about it, they got a ritual they do. They go to church every Sunday. They got Bible study every Wednesday. The Muslims, they pray 5 times a day. You understand what I'm saying? So these are daily rituals to keep their belief system up, okay? So whether you are trying to be successful, whether you're in this entrepreneurship journey trying to battle it out and make sure things happen the way that you want it to happen, or you want a health journey and just can't seem to lose the weight, you got to do daily rituals to keep the belief system up, okay? Whether for me it's meditating every morning, writing down my goals, writing down my affirmations. Ebony can tell you, right? I do that. Make sure I do that every morning because those are my daily rituals. Make sure I get 1 to 2 hours a day of personal development. These days, that's all I listen to. I don't even listen to the music, right? Another thing is again, is just pictures, man. I got my goals everywhere, my refrigerator, my bathroom, and damn near my bed and my cars, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like I need to do the daily rituals. So whatever journey you're on, make sure you're doing those daily rituals to keep the belief system intact and strong. You understand what I'm saying? And that's really my portion, man. Again, I appreciate everything for y'all having me on. We got to do this again sometime. And y'all literally can find me on YouTube, Rockstar Fit, fan base, Rockstar Fit, Snapchat, Rockstar Fit, what TikTok, Rockstar Fit. Yeah. So other than that, that's it.
Man, I like that, man. Ebony, what you got for us before we close it out?
I definitely, first and foremost, I want to apologize for my tardiness.
So good.
Thought she was going to be done, but, I got a lot of hair. But I definitely appreciate you, Jay, just for, being that friend that I needed. And my accountability partner. I appreciate both of you guys. I definitely thought this would be very important, because as entrepreneurs or whether you work in a 9 to 5, like they say, health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely got to start taking care of yourself, make better choices. Yeah. It's not all about where you start. It's about how you finish.
Facts.
So
Facts.
Facts. Mic drop on that one. Now where you start is where you finish. All right.
Finish.
Again, Jay, this is
Yeah.
another episode of Eavesdropping Knowledge, and we are out.
Yes, right.